I am Vivian Ramos, and it will be an honor for me to work for you and represent you at the City Council of South San Francisco, District 2. I am not a career politician. Instead, for decades, I am your trusted community leader, working with diverse communities here in South San Francisco, in the Bay Area, in the U.S., and even around the world. I have dedicated all my life to service, and 23 of those years as resident of South San Francisco. I was 20 when I immigrated from the Philippines, where I earned my bachelor's degree in economics. All I had was $50 in my pocket and the faith that I will make it. I then worked full-time and went back to school, completing my MBA at Golden Gate University in San Francisco. My husband Glenn and I raised our 3 boys here in South City. We struggled but persevered to pay for childcare, housing, and their education. Childcare is still very much an issue now. Count me in on being focused on making childcare accessible and affordable. What is my experience and why am I running for City Council in South San Francisco? I have a career that spans 35 years in corporate leadership, both with large global corporations and in small startup firms. I started and then fast-tracked my career to management roles for mutual fund giant Franklin Templeton, and then at Charles Schwab, the largest broker-dealer company in the world. Let's get to more of why I'm running for City Council. Number 1 is public safety. In the kind of world we now live in, public safety must be an everyday priority. Earlier this year, there was a shooting of our church's building. Fortunately, no one got hurt because the church was closed and there were no services at that time. Within a few minutes after the incident occurred, I was right here at the premises of St. Augustine. I was the only layperson stepping on the shattered glasses as I climbed the front steps, working with the police where the incident occurred. The outstanding work of our police force resulted in the arrest of the sole offender suffering from mental health. Being the head of communications ministry at St. Augustine, I was the liaison of our parish with the City Council and with the police officers during the ordeal. Public safety is also about community engagement. I will continue to be present and to bring teams of volunteers to events hosted by our police and fire departments and the city staff, like the annual Thanksgiving food distribution and the holiday toy drive. We have a budget deficit of about $10 million, and it is expected that we will be in budget shortfall situation in the upcoming years. This is an area where I could be of great help, and here's why. I was the Chief Financial Officer and Chief Operating Officer of Revere Data, a startup with high potential but struggling financially before I joined. I turned around the firm, increasing revenues, leading the firm to profitability. Making housing affordable and home ownership within the reach of many. But first, let's talk about jobs. I will strive to provide opportunities for our residents to have the best jobs and compensation to be in line with the cost of living in South San Francisco. I will also work on attracting new industries that will impact job creation. I mentored employees in 2 new roles in Europe, Asia, and North America. I am your public servant in South City who will push for achieving the utmost economic growth, make our lives better, and home ownership within the reach of many. I also care about our seniors deeply, as I have very good sense of their suffering. I'm one of your seniors too. I was also the caregiver to both my parents before they died. My mother was in the ICU for 71 days and I was in the hospital day in and night ensuring her care. Then my father got very sick and I took care of him 3 years in my home. Just in March, the St. Joseph Ministry, which I co-founded, partnered with South City and hosted an evening of dinner and music. They were moved to tears, feeling loved and appreciated as our Praise and Glorify choir offered them flowers and serenaded them. I am running because I want to serve. I have been an ambassador of Catholic Charities and recently received a Heart of Community Medal. We hosted programs to help our marginalized neighbors, children, seniors. I do not have any political ambition to accumulate wealth or power. In fact, I'm a big believer that I do not own anything and everything is a gift from God that is all to be shared. I am bold when it comes to leadership and service. I fight for causes that are always greater than my own. I'm a daring leader when things need to get done. Expect me to be with you and to serve you wholeheartedly. My priorities are simple: my faith, my family, friends, my community, which is my beloved South City. Join me. Let's come together. Through my leadership, our lives will be better. We all can serve more and love more. I'm Vivian Ramos. Elect me as your City Council for District 2, and together we will create a better community for South San Francisco. Visit my website, vivianramos.net, and join our campaign for leadership and service.